In a previous tutorial, I built a template for web pages. Now I'm going to apply it to all pages and also modify it as needed. And to do that, I'm going to select the current page in the Pages panel. Then I'm going to select everything on this page by choosing option Edit Select All or pressing Ctrl A. Then I will copy the content, select page number 3 by double-clicking on it, and I will choose option Edit Paste in Place. The third page of portfolio going to be slightly different from previous one. In this page I intend to place more projects, so I'm going to slightly modify it. And at first I'm going to delete the artwork I already added to this page. Also I'm going to select the top banner and reduce size of it. And I'm going to move the underline accordingly. I'm going to delete the text, and Photoshop projects are going to move to the top part of my page and change the color to white. Also, I'm going to duplicate my text holding Alt on my keyboard, highlight it, and I will type recent work. I will downsize this text. Also, I'm going to create a placement for the images, and to do that, I'm going to select rectangle tool, and I will draw long rectangle, and before releasing rectangle, I'm going to press right arrow on my keyboard and upper arrow on my keyboard, creating placement for my images. And I'm going to fill the rectangles with light gray color. Then I'm going to center them, and finally I'm going to add one more line of the text by copying existing line, and I will change color to shade of blue and type Illustrator Gallery. Also, next to words Illustrator Gallery, I want to add an arrow, and I will use the one from the library. To find it, go to Window, Interactive, Buttons and Forms. Then click on Extension button and find Sample Buttons and Forms. Scroll down and you will find all kind of interesting arrows. I'm going to choose blue one, simply drag it out of the library, drop it on my screen, and I'm going to place it in front of Illustrator Gallery. Later on, we will talk about how to connect it to the next page. Now I'm going to move this template for the rest of the pages and populate them with images. And I will click on Pages panel to open it. Again, I'm going to jump on page number 2 by double-clicking on it, and I will choose option Edit Select All or Ctrl A, and then Edit Copy or Ctrl C on your keyboard. I will double-click on page 4 to select it, and I will choose option Edit Paste in Place. Then I'm going to select page number 6 and repeat the step Edit Paste in Place. Then I'm going to jump on page 3, and first I will select everything, select all, and copy the content, jump on page number 5 and choose option Edit Paste in Place, and the same for page number 7, Edit Paste in Place. And I'm planning on page 2 and 3 have Photoshop projects, and on page 4 and 5 Illustrator projects, and on page 6 and 7 InDesign projects. You're welcome to choose different displays you wish. In my situation, I want to use different color and image content on those pages. So I'm going to select page number 4 by double-clicking on it. And first I want to replace the image. To do that, I will double-click on the image I place, and when I see the hand sign, I will go to File, Place, and I will find different color image. I'll click on open and it will replace image for me. Also, I will select this image and click on option fill frame proportionally, or if you cannot locate it, use option object fitting fill frame proportionally. And I'm going to repeat this step for image I place on the bottom banner. I will double click on the image to see the hand symbol and then go to File, Place, and I will select the same image to replace it. Now I will need to change the color of the original rectangles, and I will select both of them holding button Shift. I will choose eyedrop and I will pick up a color directly from the image I just played. Now I'm going to highlight Photoshop projects and change it to Illustrator projects, and I'm going to change color for the text as well, again using eyedropper. Now I want to replace the images, and to do that I'm going to double click on the image again to see the hand symbol. Then I will go to File, Place, and I will find the vector projects to replace the Photoshop project. The different way to replace images if you will remove them first, and you can do that by double click on image, and when you see the hand tool, just simply click on delete. The same I will do here, press on delete, then I go to File, Place, and I will select two other vector images, and then I simply going to drop them inside of rectangles I created. Finally, I'm going to highlight Word Portfolio and I will change color again using eyedropper tool. Now I'm going to move to page number 5 and I'm going to change images here as well. I will again double click on the image and replace it. And to be consistent, I will change the color of blue rectangles to color which I choose for the previous page, and I will change color for text and the titles. And to portfolio title as well. And now I'm ready to place the projects, and I'm going to have 10 of them. So I will go to File, Place, and I will load 10 different projects. Drop them inside of the gray rectangles. And then I'm going to select all the rectangles and click on option Fill Frame Proportionally. I will highlight title Illustrator Gallery and I will change it to InDesign Gallery. And I will select next page, which will be page number 6. And I'm going to adjust the colors and the images for my InDesign Gallery following the same steps. And again, I will start with images first. And again, I will change the color of pages. And this time, to make it easy and don't use eyedropper, I'm going to save this color. And you can do this by clicking on the Fill Extension button and click on this extension button one more time and choose option New Color Swatch. Now when you need to apply color, you can find it under your fill. I'm just going to delete images I already edited and load 3 different images associated with InDesign work. Finally, I'm going to change Photoshop to InDesign. Then I'm going to select page number 7 and adjust it accordingly as well. I will adjust the colors and change Photoshop projects to InDesign projects. And finally, I will place the rest of the images representing InDesign projects. Now when I'm done with all my pages, I need to finish the cover page. And I will start by placing the main image. And then you need to create a title for your portfolio. And typically, the front page of your portfolio will include the content name in the citation of the graphic design portfolio and your name. Also, I'm going to create a row of thumbnails. And I will select rectangle tool. I will draw long and skinny rectangle. And before releasing it, I will hold upper arrow on my keyboard to create several thumbnails. I'm going to fill them with black color, will center them, and then I will place several different images presenting different pages of my gallery. And I'm going to select all the thumbnails I just created and adjust images choosing option Fill Frame Proportionally. In the next tutorial, we will talk about connecting the pages, adding interactivity and elements of animation, making your portfolio live and interactive.